Hello, pre-algebra students. Today we're finishing up lesson 7.6 on page 294, and we're going to be talking about tips. Like if you go out to eat at a restaurant with your family, mom and dad probably leave a tip on the table. They leave money on the table, or they put extra money on their credit card or their debit card. If the waitress gave them really great service. Okay, and we're going to find out today how to find out the amount of the tip. Okay, and here's a formula that you definitely need in your flip chart because you need it right in front of you as you're doing these problems. And you may even want to write it on your paper so you can plug in the amounts just like I'm doing on the board today. That makes it so much easier to do these problems. Okay, and here's your formula. Percent times your total bill equals your tip. Okay, so that's the formula that you're going to be using. Okay, I'm on page 294, and I'm going to go over example 4 with you a little bit. Okay, it says, how much of a tip should you leave at a restaurant if your bill is $34.75? Well, here's the total bill. So let me plug in that number. $34.75. Okay? And you want to leave a 15% tip. Well, here's percent. And you want to leave a 15% tip. So you would take your 15%, multiply it by your bill, $34.75, and that will give you the amount of the tip. Okay? Just remember, make your percent into a decimal before you multiply. So 15 is like, it's a whole number. So it's like your decimal points here. So take it 2 places to the left. So now you've got your 0.15 times your $34.75. And if you multiply correctly, you will get the tip. Now, when you multiply that out, here's what you'll end up getting. 5.2125. Okay? And it's money because you're dealing with a tip. But if you remember, when you write money, you can only go out 2 places to the right of your decimal, correct? So anytime that happens, you're going to round that to the nearest cent, which you'll get rid of those last 2. But that one here will let you know if the one's going to stay the same or go up. If that one would have been a 5 or higher, that would have went up to 2. But since that was less than 5, that stayed a 1. So your tip would be $5.21. Okay? All right, let's look at the next example there. Example 5 on page 294. It says a hairdresser gave a $55 perm and received a $10 tip. Okay, she gave a $55 perm, so that was the amount of the bill. $55 perm. And she received a $10 tip. So now it says what percent? So here we're finding percent. What percent of the bill did she receive? So we've got like our percent times our $55 equals $10. Okay? So here, since we're multiplying, we've got to undo our multiplication to get the p by itself. So we're going to divide both sides by 55. Okay? And let's see. That would cancel out, so you're left with p. Then you've got 10 divided by 55. Again, you're going to have to, add your decimal point, put a 0. Now, if you divide correctly, here's what you're going to get. Your 18 is going to repeat. It's going to repeat. Okay? So, and plus it's a decimal. So to make that into a percent, we go 2 places to the right. So it would be about 18%. Okay? So that's what it would be. It would be about 18%. Okay? All right, do skill check 2 at the bottom of page 294 and email me your answers.